Saron in Virginia writes to me, Paul, I have noticed that you seem to block or remove comments that do not flatter you. Isn't this wrong? Doesn't it go against your stated goals of having an open community where we all have a voice? Yes and no. Yes, I appreciate other opinions. So if we are talking about vacuum tubes, if we're talking about MOSFETs, if we're talking about this or that audio related, and I say something like, here's a good one, DSD versus PCM, okay? Now, I read comments all the time about people saying, I don't believe in DSD. Okay. I don't agree, but I appreciate those comments, and I will never, ever delete those comments. I like a spirited debate. Where I start deleting comments is when people get mean, when people get this nasty, this is total BS. Like, okay, boink, sorry. I don't talk like that. You shouldn't either, not on my channel. So it's pretty simple. Be civil, and you can have your opinion all day long. People come across and go, well, of course he's going to say you should buy this or you should buy that, because that's what he's doing, is selling products. And yes, I do. I make a living selling products. But I would have to say 90%. I'm not trying to flatter myself here because I don't really care. But I would say 90% of my videos isn't selling something to somebody. It's trying to explain something. I've been working really hard trying to get people to have a light bulb go off in their head, understanding how doubling of power means something and what it means, and trying to explain, concepts that seem to be very difficult for people. And that's kind of my mission. When people ask me questions about setup or about speakers, truth is, I actually believe what I'm saying. This is my belief. I mean, I wouldn't produce Chris Brunhaver's brilliant Aspen speakers if I didn't think they were the best speakers I had ever heard out there. I think that today. I thought that when he first built them. They are beyond what I ever would have hoped for. And you've heard the story before. You've heard about speakers. You've heard that I never knew what to recommend to people, right? I mean, think about it. Look at these. Look here. I'm going to turn this camera around. Now Paul's on a rant. Okay. See these speakers? These were our ultimate reference. The Infinity IRS 5s. Here they are, $80,000, $90,000, $100,000. Well, I can't recommend those to PS Audio customers. I mean, they're museum pieces now, and they're huge. I can't do that. Are there other speakers that I like? Sure. Are any of them perfect? Nope, not one would I unquestionably tell somebody they should go out and buy. Why? Because either they were too expensive, they didn't sound good, they didn't have dynamics, they didn't have this, they didn't have that. There was no perfect speaker, in Paul's opinion, before the Aspen FR30s, and then the 20s, and then the 5s, and then the 10s. So they're perfect for what my goals are: dynamic speakers, speakers that people can actually afford, something that matches well with our equipment. That's one of the reasons for years I recommended, and still do, magnaplaners. Magnaplaners are speakers that get you about as close as you're going to get, as long as you add a subwoofer, because they don't have any dynamics and they don't have any bass. But given those constraints, they're affordable, they make our equipment sound really good. So but were they perfect? No, they weren't perfect. So here I am off on a rant. And somebody's going to criticize on that. And that's fine. Please do. I appreciate differences of opinion. I really do. And a lot of times I'll go, you know what? Got a point. I need to learn from that. And That helps me. We do better videos, but most of these videos are designed to be educational, and as long as the comments don't get mean, super snarky, or derogatory, then they stay on. When I see something that is just anti-this, anti-that, and it's just mean, bink, and I pay close attention, and I have no qualms whatsoever deleting that comment. Okay? Okay. End of rant. Bye.